How long does it take to make money? How do you find your niche as a blogger? So today I'm going to be answering some of the most common blogging questions. I searched Google and I scoured Quora and Reddit, and I found there were certain questions that were often being asked. So I'm going to be answering those today for you. So without further ado, let's just get right into it, shall we? So number one on the list is, how long does it take to make money when you're starting your blog? And for me, it took me about, I started in December of 2020, and I didn't see my first sale, my affiliate sale, until September of the next year. So it's about 9 or 10 months. So I would say for me it was about 9 or 10 months, but for other people it may be sooner, just depending on what your strategy is and how much you know about blogging and how you really go about trying to get clicks and get exposure to your affiliate links and other products that you have on your blog or for your blog. So most people can see sales within the first few months of their blog. However, for other people, it's not the same. So it really just depends on how strategic you are. And, for me, I was learning so much and I didn't realize how much went into blogging. And for me, it was a real learning curve. So that's why it took me so long to earn money. But once I figured it out, I was like, oh, well, I can actually do this. So, and my first sale was an affiliate sale for WEBHOST. So it just really depends on your strategy for your blog and what you're selling and if you're really targeting the right audience. I would say anywhere from maybe a few months to up to a year. That's my range for it. But it just depends on so many factors. If you're wondering also, I guess this is a two-part question. Not only did I see how long does it take people to make money while blogging, well, I also saw how do people make money blogging. And I do have a video that I will link at the end of this video that goes more into depth about the different ways you can make money that I will attach at the end of this video, so go check that out. But just to give a little overview of what that video is about. So a lot of people can make money through affiliate sales, selling ad space on their website, creating digital products, physical products, ebooks, courses, things like that as a blogger. So there are so many ways to generate income as a blogger, but not every way is going to fit, everyone. So it just depends on what skill that you have mastered that you can really teach other people, or, what product did you come up with that will really help other people, in their daily lives that you really believe in. So it's really important that you sell and you pitch products that you actually use or that are good quality products and they are going to work or going to help the people that are buying them. So don't just sell anything and don't just think, oh, this is a get rich quick thing, because it's not. Blogging is not something you get into for like a quick buck. And a lot of bloggers will tell you that, and I'm here telling you that as well. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and for some people, it can take over a year for them to start generating, consistent income, maybe even 2 or 3 years. So it really just depends on what you're willing to really do and how far you're willing to go and how much work you're willing to put in to your blog. Number 3 on the list is, who can start a blog? Can anyone just start a blog, Tosh? The answer is yes. I feel like, especially in today's world and generation and society, that, starting up anything is super easy, and there's literally no excuses to not be able to figure something out, because we have access to so many informative and educational tools and platforms like YouTube, Google, and social media outlets that can really show us how to do something step by step. So yes, pretty much anyone can start a blog. All you need is to, do your due diligence and get the information that you need in order to do it the right way and the correct way, and really take your time starting the process and gain and learn as much as you can. Because although anyone can start a blog, it really takes a certain person and certain people to be able to maintain and to really grow their blog and to really form a whole business out of their blog. You know, it's not for the faint of heart, as I've said before. So as far as who can start a blog, anyone can start a blog. But when it comes to maintaining a blog and really building up your blog and setting the foundation and, you know, starting a possible business, it does take a lot of work, and it does take a certain person to do that, and not everyone can do that, I will say that. But as far as who can start a blog, anyone can basically start a blog. So next on the list is, once you get your blog up and running, how often do you have to maintain, or how often do you have to post on your blog? And I would say, starting out, I would just say aim for once a week. If you have more time and you can fit in 2 or even 3 times a week, then that's even better. So pretty much post in your blog as much as you can, because the more content and the more posts that you generate, the better chance you will have of reaching larger audiences and really establishing credibility and establishing a quality website. However, if you can only do once a week, then do once a week. So it's more important that you post consistently than the quality is more important than the quantity, I would say. However, if you can find a balance in maintaining both, that's even better. Because if you want to take blogging seriously and you want to eventually start generating some type of income and, you know, create a business out of this, then I would say that you need to produce content, and you need to produce quality content and credible content. And for a lot of people, they can't do that while posting 3 or 4 times a week. It's just not possible for some people. So if you're one of those people that can only post once a week, then do that, because it's going to affect, you know, the future of your blog. So it's really important that you go about it smartly and you really know what your limits are and how to go about, you know, producing content, and really sitting down and creating a schedule that works best for you, so you can be consistent and produce quality content. And to really maintain a blog, you really have to, you know, do your research and do your due diligence, because, you know, it also depends on what niche you're in and how competitive the niche is that you're in. So you also have to think about things like that when you're planning your blog strategy. So just keep that in mind. So next on the list is, how difficult is it to have a blog? Now, I've kind of hinted at this in other questions, but I'm going to ask this specific question because for my channel, I want to be honest, I want to be real, I want to be raw. And, you know, if you don't want to hear the real answer to this question, I would suggest you skip over. But personally, and you will see a lot of other bloggers say the same thing, I would say that having a blog is very difficult. It's probably one of the most challenging things I have done personally for myself, but it's also been some of the most rewarding experiences I've had, because when I went in, I didn't know that I had to know what SEO was. I didn't know, you know, I had to care about, you know, my page speed or, you know, ranking on Google or any of that. I didn't know any of that. And one thing I will say about this is, although it's been difficult, I have learned so much and I have gained so many skills that I can even imagine I would have gained, you know, when I went into this. So not only have I been able to work on my writing skills, you know, I have been able to gain some knowledge about graphic design, about, you know, SEO and meta tags and meta descriptions and what makes your blog post, in good standing with SEO, and the different Google algorithms that they use to rank your post, and just things that can possibly help me in other situations I have learned. So although it has been very difficult, and it is very difficult, and there have been times where I literally sat there and I thought, do I even want to keep going? What am I doing? What did you get yourself into, Tosh? What is wrong with you? What crazy person would put themselves through something like this? But I keep coming back, and I keep trying, and I keep falling and getting back up, because it's challenging, but it also made me believe in myself and made me gain more discipline and gain more insight to who I am as a person. And I don't want to get super deep and philosophical or whatever, so I'm sorry if I am, but the overall answer is yes, blogging is very difficult. However, it's very rewarding, and you can learn a lot about yourself and gain so many other skills, and really, it can just help you out a lot in ways that you wouldn't even realize. So I'm just gonna leave that there, and you can take that and do with that what you will. So we are going to end it right here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to ask any more questions that you may have about blogging, and I will answer them. And don't forget to subscribe and turn the notification bell on so you will know when I will post a new video every week. I will see you next time. Bye.